solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for February the 24th through March the 1st. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces through from February the 24th through March the 1st? Guys, this is for the collective. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and check out your sun, moon, and rising. All the links to the other videos will be below, and links to lots of other things. Check it out. You know, you can go to my website or click here. That'll take you there too, and you can check out the readings I offer. Okay, one more time, Pisces. 3 cards for Pisces, please. Oh, there's 2 cards. Oh, 3. There's 3 cards. Wow. Now, oh, there's crossover here, guys. You really need to check out your sun, moon, and rising if you know it, because there's a lot going on. Now, these are your clarifying cards. This is for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces through these clarifying cards for February 24th through March the 1st? Please clarify the King of Swords. Please clarify. Okay. For Pisces. There it is. Oh, this is... Please clarify the 9 of Wands. Okay. Please clarify the 9 of Swords for Pisces, please. Please clarify the 9 of... There it is. Oh, wow. This guy's come up in almost every reading. I swear to God. Wow. Okay, Pisces. The first card out for you is the Emperor. And the Emperor is the King of Kings. Sorry, not the Emperor. Oh my goodness. This is the King of Swords. He looks a bit like the Emperor. He is the King of Swords. I'm going to apologize right now because Mercury's in retrograde, so any mistakes I make, I apologize in advance. So the King of Swords, he is the champion for justice, right? He's all about, he's karmic. It's very karmic, this card. He's all about doing the right thing. He wants the best for everyone. He's very fair and just, but he has no issue in putting that gavel down and passing judgment. So it's really important when the King of Swords comes in to keep your side of the street clean, to play by the rules, to do everything for the right reason. And remember that every decision you make has a karmic ripple. So don't create any more karmic debt. You want to pay your karmic debt off, not create any more. And look, this is fabulous because what's clarifying the King of Swords is the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about doing service. This is about serving others. This is, you know, you can ask yourself, look, it's not complete. And look, what's really interesting, you've got the scales there too, right? In this thing, it's not completely altruistic when you are in service to others because you get so much back. It feels so good to help others. So I feel that you are being asked to be in service. How can you help society? How can you help others? How can you contribute to society, perhaps? Now, this doesn't mean that you have to give people money. You know, it's not, you can just volunteer, you know, or you can help an old lady across the street or knock on your neighbor's door, see if they need any groceries, if it's cold out and they're old. Well, you know, care about your community. You know, get involved. and be of service. It will take you out of your head and your own issues and help you move forward by helping others. Now, the next card out is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles comes into a reading when you're feeling kind of like you want to give up, that you're tired of being on the treadmill, going to work, coming back, making dinner, going to bed, getting up, going to work, fighting for what's yours. It's like trying to keep your head above water. It's the minutiae of every daily life, And this is really, it's like she's dog-eared, she's been fighting, she's protecting what is hers. And she's at that point where she's like, oh, I just want to give up. But when the Nine of Wands comes into a reading, it's saying, don't. You're nearly at the finish line. Maybe there's only one more fight left. That's it. But stay the course. Just keep on going on. Keep on going on. You're nearly there, darling. Don't give up now. And clarifying this, the Nine of Wands is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, look, the Ten of Wands is you've taken on too much, right? That's probably why you're exhausted. And the Nine of Wands, sometimes you just have to take a little respite, right? You've got to step back, lick your wounds, rejuvenate, go to a spa, get a massage, make yourself feel, what makes you feel rejuvenated? Drink a green juice. And then get back in there. Now, the Ten of Wands is saying perhaps what you're holding on to something and it is holding you back. Now, this can be you've taken on too many responsibilities. You've got to delegate. You've got to ask for help or you've got to delegate. You've got to drop some of those things that you've picked up along the way because that baggage is holding you back. And perhaps you're trying to do it all. Perhaps you're at work, you're taking care of the kids, you've got all this responsibility and you're working really hard, you're trying to spend time with loved ones, you've got to ask for help. You've got to delegate some of the responsibilities. You can't do everything. You can't, work and then come home and then get everything ready, and you can't do it all. Maybe you've got two jobs. Maybe you've got too many clients if you're working. Whatever this is, you're going to have to cut back because it's really prohibiting your advancement in life. It's holding you back. This guy, he can't get to the castle. He's holding too much. Let it go. Drop some of that baggage. And you know where you can delegate and where you can ask for help. And look, the next card you've got, Pisces, is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is being in your head, worst case scenario. This is like constantly thinking of the worst case scenario. It's in your head. This is completely exhausting. This is like not sleeping and just what if. This is creating this nightmare, living nightmare in your head. It's fantasy. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going. This is like, oh my God, I'll never be able to cope. What am I going to do? I've got to pay this. I've got to do that. What am I going to do? Blah, 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 down the rabbit hole, right? The only way to handle this is through meditation, because you've got to quieten that mind. This is the monkey brain. You've got to shut that monkey brain up, darling. Shut it up. Give yourself a reprieve. This is like, that's why you're exhausted. That's why you feel like you want to give up, because you can't, all you're thinking is worst case scenario. I think that's why you have to do service, because it's going to take you out of this. It's going to take you out of thinking about you and your problems, and it's going to put the focus on helping others. Sometimes the Six of Pentacles can mean that help is on the way too. It could be that you've got help on the way. Now, clarifying the Nine of Swords, and this is the Two of Pentacles, and look, this is the infinity sign right there, and this, he's come up in so many readings this week, the Two of Pentacles, and this to me, look, it's infinity. It's about being focused, laser focused in the moment, experiencing this moment fully. That is infinity, this moment. It's all we have. This is coming back into the present. Come out of this. You're all over the place here. Come back into the present moment. If you're at home, focus on being at home 100%. Put your phone away. Just engage in whatever's going on at home. If you're at work, don't be worried about home. Don't be thinking about the kids. Don't be thinking about the lover. Don't be thinking about the husband, the wife, whatever it is, the pet. Stay focused at work. Be in the moment. This is about being a master juggler. Don't take your eye off the ball or everything can kind of fall apart. But you need to ask for help, Pisces. And you need to drop some of this baggage, because I see that you can really move forward, but this is stopping you. All this doing too much is stopping you. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the astrological report next. Mwah! I love you all. And I'll see you on the other side. Hello, and thank you so much for staying tuned for the astrological report to see what's happening in the celestial sky this week. That is the week of February the 24th through March the 1st. And we start on Monday, February the 24th. The Sun is sextile Mars at 9:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that will be the next day in Europe, or earlier in the evening on the West Coast. So now this will increase your energy, this transit. It's a perfect time to kind of tackle any projects that you've kind of left on the shelf, and this is a really good time to kind of get that done. And also you'll have the stamina to see it through to completion. So this is a wonderful energy to take advantage of. Now, February the 25th, the Sun is conjunct Mercury at 12:59 a.m. So it'll be the day before on the West Coast, but it's on Monday in New York and in Europe. Now, this is a lively, chatty time, right? The Sun is energizing, so it's going to kind of energize your communication, because Mercury is about communication, the intellect, and siblings and local travel. So your speech pattern may be faster than normal. You may be a little more chatty, but still be careful, because remember that Mercury is in retrograde. So things that you say may be misinterpreted or misconstrued. So be very thoughtful before you say something, even though it's kind of very, that kind of thing, you know. I kind of get that. I talk very fast, and sometimes my thought process is so fast I can't get it out of my mouth. So sometimes it can have you like that. So it's but it's energizing, it's fun, it's engaging. So it's definitely a way of making connections and perhaps posting something on social media. So also be very careful about what you post on social media during this time. Now, on Friday, the 27th, Venus is square Pluto at 5:06 p.m. Now, this can be a very stressful aspect for relationships, because it's about power and it's about control. Ultimatums are likely during this time. And listen, resist the urge to manipulate, because that's going to be front and foremost. It's about manipulation, because you want the power over the relationship. So it's about spying. Just don't look in emails. Don't look at things that you don't want to find. You know, we always find things if we're looking for it, so don't resist that urge. Let them have their privacy, and look, if it's meant to be, they'll be there. Listen, strong relationships will weather this transit, but relationships that are on thin ice could break up during this time, and you could feel that very heavy pain. It's a very deep and heavy pain. But as I say, resist the urge to spy on your partner, because it'll probably backfire if you do that. You're not going to gain anything from it, except perhaps pain. Now, also on the same day, although the next day, if you're in Europe, this is Friday, Mercury is sextile Uranus at 10:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's the next day in Europe. Now, this transit really quickens your mind, right? Because Mercury is the planet of intellect, and then Uranus is the higher octave of that. So it quickens things, so your mind works very fast, you know. Sudden, incredible, innovative ideas may come to you. So have a pen and paper and write these things down. There may be a gem in there. Now, have you ever had that kind of thing where you think of someone that you haven't seen for years, and then all of a sudden they pop up? You either get a message, or you get a phone call, or you bump into them. That's what this transit fosters. It fosters psychic ability and intuition, and things like that come up out of the blue. So you may come across some surprising news, perhaps when you're surfing through the internet. So, and also very vivid dreams at this time. So pay attention to your dreams, because you could receive psychic messages in your dreams. So write them down when you wake up, because they may be really informative to you later. So guys, that is the astrological report for the week. Thank you so much. I'd just like to mention a couple of things. This is a viewers supported channel, and you can support this channel by either becoming a member. I now have a membership available. Just press the join button, and there are some perks in there. Check them out. There are 2 levels of membership. I'm going to do videos only for members, and all kinds of perks and things that I'm planning to do. Also, I have a Patreon page, and I'd like to really thank my patrons that I have. They really help me out. So thank you so much. And you can check out my Patreon page. You can click on this link. It'll take you to my Patreon page, and it shows you things that I post there that I don't post anywhere else. I also have a Facebook group, guys, and twice a month I do a live feed within that Facebook group. I'm planning to do those live feeds just for members only in my membership section. It's in the community tab, and the community tab, we can hang out there and talk and message, and I put special posts, behind the scene posts there for memberships. Anyway, that's my sales pitch, darling. I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and of course, more than anything, I am available for readings. So check out my website. The links will be below in the show more section, and you can see what kind of services I offer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.